hope we're all doing really good. Today I'm back with a makeup video and I'm just talking you through my everyday makeup. Don't know why I said it like that, but that is this look here. I'm going to be talking you through it step by step right from the beginning, and every product that I used to create this look will be mentioned throughout the video. So yeah, if you want to find out how I created this look and how I do it every day, then stay tuned and follow along, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. That's it. Okay, so I have just washed my face. This is my bare face. I'm looking super tired because it's been a very hot night and it's really, really hot right now. So I'm having the window shut and everything so that I can film this video. You're probably going to still hear the road because I live right next to a main road. That was a good example with the motorbike. But I'm going to start off with my moisturiser. I always try and make sure that I'm washing my face and then immediately applying moisturiser and SPF so that I am, you know, putting it onto super clean skin. My skin's kind of a combination of really, really dry, can get really, really oily. It's a bit of everything, and it's quite acne prone in a sense, but more so in terms of like quite large red spots. At the moment it's looking pretty good. I think it's feeling the sun. Sorry, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my arm, I'm digging things out of my makeup bag because I'm not prepared to film this. I have just decided I'll film this right now because I remember one person out there asking for it, but hey, this might be interesting, I don't know. So I'm gonna jump in with my moisturiser, and I use the Beauty Pie Jeju Daily AM to PM moisturiser. I absolutely love this. This is the best moisturiser I've found for my skin type. It's just really, really good. It comes with this little scoopy thing. It's quite a solid, like, I don't know how to show you best, quite a solid moisturiser, which can be a bit like, oh, this is quite a thick moisturiser, but it actually goes on quite thin, really, really nice and lightweight. I've used this probably over a year or so now. It's like my go-to. I always repurchase it from Beauty Pie. Then I mix that with an SPF, and the SPF I've been using forever, you can tell by the packaging I've been using it forever and I really need a new one, is the Nuxe Factor 50 SPF. I don't actually know what it's called because it's all rubbed off, but it's this little one in the orange bottle, and I mix those together. It's super hot here in the UK at the moment. It's like 30 degrees, which for my complexion and my hair and me is very, very hot. See, this is so empty, like nothing's coming out of it. I'm still enjoying it. It's made me feel quite summery, and I'm getting a chance to actually wear some of the summer clothes that I bought. I know I'm gonna hate this footage of me with my hair tucked behind my ears, because whenever I see myself with hair tucked behind my ears, like, you know, like mirror view, I'm like, ew. But I do it all the time in real life, like it's comfy. This is me rubbing in my moisturiser. I have a spot here above my eyebrow which is super sore. That's the kind of like spots and stuff that I tend to get, really super sore spots, and I'm such a skin picker. Like, I'm trying to get out of the habit of it. Like, I saw, if anyone else is prone to doing that, by the way, I saw something on TikTok, like, it's like, so my For You page clearly knows me very well, because it was like, you're clearly someone that attacks their skin when they're anxious, and it was basically like, what tips do people have for like stopping like attacking the hell out of their skin? Someone said I just basically look at myself in the mirror and ask myself, would Beyonce or like whoever your favourite celebrity is be doing this? So now whenever I think, oh, I'm gonna pick that spot, I always just think, would Beyonce do this? And it actually stupidly really helps, because you kind of think of someone whose skin you look at and think, oh my god, they have the most amazing skin, and it sort of stops you wanting to do it. What a weird tip to give you in the start of this video, but yeah. So moisturiser is on the face. I let that sink in for a little minute, and then I go in with this, and now I don't know how to pronounce the name of this brand. It's a really nice brand. I love their fragrances and I love this product so much. I was kindly gifted this a couple of months back now. God, it only feels like a week or so ago, but I was kindly gifted this a couple of months ago from a brand called, I think it's Serge Lutens. It's French. I can't speak French. The French will hate me, but yeah, it's Serge Lutens, and the only problem with the packaging is it doesn't say anything on it, but it is their mattifying like primer. I just spritz a bit of that on my hand, and I either just do it with my hand, or at the moment I've been using a really grubby old beauty blender thing, and I sort of dab that into anywhere that I have spots, especially around here and my nose and stuff where I get really oily, and my forehead, because I found that as I've got a bit older, these areas of my face tend to get much oilier. I'm noticing, not lines because I haven't really got many lines at the moment, but I have these lines here, smile lines, which I never used to have, and this sort of hides that because when they start to get oily it makes them super noticeable, which I'm not a fan of. on my face anyway. So I just sort of dab that in, mostly around the T-zone area. To be honest, I'm not a makeup artist. I really don't know what I'm doing. I have worked with so many makeup artists over the years and I've never really paid attention to what they were doing, and I probably should, because I've had some really nice makeup during my time when I was modelling. But it's always quite funny actually. I don't really love, like if someone offered to do my makeup now, I'd be a bit like, I'm not really a fan of people doing my makeup, but when you're on a job and you know they have like this concept and you get to do all this fun makeup, it's really interesting to see what people come up with. Although because of my look and my hair and everything, especially because my hair has been much redder and I had such a young looking face in comparison to now, I always got stuck with the like, just do like a simple like English rose, rosy cheek, no other makeup look, which was fine because it was so much easier to take off. But I really loved it when someone was like, let's give you like a smoky eye, and I would be like, yes, let's do something cool, because I'd see all these other shoots of people that were like super cool smoky eye makeup, and I just wanted to be a part of it. The next thing I do is I'm going to take my Sleek Life Proof Concealer. Also, apologies for my nails. My nails are disgusting. They need painting. I really want to get my nails done properly, but just never find the time. I absolutely love this concealer, by the way. I would never thought this, I've tried so many concealers in my time of trying different makeup, and this has been a go-to for a really long time now. I was sort of chopping and changing between different ones and then dug this one out of my collection, not this one because this is new, and tried it, and I was like, oh my god, it just sinks into my skin nice, and the tone of it on my skin is really nice, because I feel like I have like quite a mixture of like a yellowy tone but also a pinky tone, because I have quite pink cheeks and stuff, but the actual tone of my skin isn't very pink, it's more on the yellow side. So sometimes I struggle to find a concealer that does actually match and doesn't come up super orange. I'm gonna take that, and I can't actually even see in this mirror, it's covered in powder, let's get another one. Just take this and I basically pop it on any areas where there's any spots. This mark here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see from that far away, but this mark was from a bite a couple of weeks ago. I got bit by something that was really out to get me. And it got so infected. Luckily at the time I had loads of like content ready to go, so no one knew apart from like close friends, and my cheeks swelled and it was like out here. It was honestly, I was like, what on earth has bitten me? And I had to go and get some antibiotics and it went down, but honestly like this little mark won't go away, and I'm so scared of like it flaring back up. I'm mortified for that to happen because I kind of need my face to keep working. And I can't really do it with a chubby little cheek. My parents kept calling me Alvin, which is always really good for your self-esteem. And I tend to take my concealer just the tiniest bit under my eyes as well. I don't really like when I put too much concealer on and I end up with this like cakey looking makeup. God, I'm getting so warm. I'm gonna be so excited to like put my fan back on and open my window. Also, I'm trying this new spot because I was getting really fed up with the brightness of my videos. Like, I wasn't purposely filming my videos super bright. I mean, I don't have a clue how this is going to turn out, but I really, like, I haven't like overexposed them on purpose or anything. They just seem to come out super bright, and I think it's because I was so close to this bright white wall here. Like, I normally sit here, so I've sat more at an angle today and sort of closer to the window, so hopefully this comes up a bit less bright. I'm praying anyway. This is sort of my tester video. I've changed my camera settings to something that might be a little bit more true to tone, and we're going with it. So yeah, to be honest, I'm just dabbing concealer anywhere now because at the moment my skin's not too bad. I'm gonna jinx this by saying this so much, and then I'm gonna end up with some ginormous spot. So after concealer, I tend to go in with bronzer. All my products are super old. They all sort of need a refresh. This is the Hoola Light Benefit bronzer. It's very old, and I just use the little brush that comes with it, to be honest. I'm not really one to try out different brushes and things. I do have some nice brushes in my collection, but I use them for other things. This one I just tend to like press onto the face and then blend once I've put all the things over it. I go at sort of like an angle across my cheekbone. I am going to blend it. I know it looks like I'm probably not going to blend it. Oh, I've not even covered that. The one spot I do have, I haven't even covered up, but it's here. It might look really harsh right now. And then I sort of take it up around my temples. I really used to be into just like no blush, no bronzer or anything, and as I've got older I've fallen more in love with, you know, adding a bit of warmth to my skin. I used to be much paler, I feel like. I try and add a bit more colour into my face. Put a bit on my nose as well, warm that nose up, and under the chin. I'm aimlessly applying it now, I'm not even looking in the mirror, we're looking in the viewfinder. I then take my Laura Mercier blusher. I love this blusher. This one is actually in, guess what, the shade Ginger, and it's really, really nice colour. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of actually showing you these products as I go along. Ooh, hello camera, are you in focus? I can't tell. I filmed my wishlist video twice, in fact no, 3 times, because I've had such issues with the lighting and the camera and everything. And the last time I filmed it, I thought, oh my god, yes, I've got it. And then I went to edit it and the whole thing was out of focus. And this is because I fiddled with some settings on the camera. Sorry, I just take this and I sort of smile and do the same sort of thing, to be honest. I sat down to edit it and I was like, oh my god. Like, as if I've just sat there and rambled for like 20 minutes and none of it's in focus. Like, it was focusing like really, like if my hand was here, it was always focused on this point. And I don't know why. So hopefully today, I am in focus. I'm praying to God that I am. Blusher onto the cheeks, give it a little smile, you know. Everything I apply tends to look really, really unblended because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest. I just sort of aimlessly apply stuff. A bit more on the nose as well. I also take this under the cheek, I don't really know why, under the chin, sorry, don't really know why. I am going to blend it out a bit with a bit of powder and hopefully by the end of it, it all ends up looking okay. So that's the main thing. And then to sort of blend this into my skin, I will then, depending on how hot it is, I might just keep blending that. Then I take my One Powder Wonder Matte Perfecting Powder from Beauty Pie. This is really old now, I need a new one of these as well. Look how empty that little beauty pan, whatever you call it, pan is. And I just take this across, like, again, my oily points. This makeup is like the most slapdash sort of thing that I just apply every day. This mark on my face at the side is just uncoverable. It's just, and then I sort of don't apply any more powder, but just take this brush and try and blend this in a bit so it doesn't look quite as harsh. I then take what you're gonna think is the weirdest thing, and it is this Disney Cinderella lip topper from Revolution, I Heart Revolution. And I use this as a highlight. Don't ask me why. I just, at one point in my life, was using it and something else that was similar. I think it was an eyeshadow as a highlight, and really liked it. And then I discovered this, and it's just the perfect sort of really shiny, glowy highlight. And I just basically apply it onto my nose, give it a bit of a blend. It also smells like vanilla, which we love. You might see better this side because the light might hit it a bit better. I really like that. Oh god, I've gone way too far under my eye there. No! I have a really shiny under eye. A bit on the top of the lip. I used to be really, really into like super shiny glitter, and this is a nice compromise that makes the look a little bit more natural. Then I also go in with, I've been loving some Rose Ink products recently, and I take this cream highlighter in Brilliant, although the packaging is broken and it's driving me mad. I have to sort of like do this every time. It's very weird. So I take this. It looks a bit gross because I've been sticking my finger in it. To apply that on the end of my nose. I am going to rub it in, don't worry. And then also I like to apply that as a base onto my eyes as well. And I'm literally just using my finger for that. After applying that cream highlight to my eyes, I then like to go in with this palette, which is super old again. I'm just a creature of habit. This is the Bobbi Brown Lux Precious Metals palette. I use the shade Top of the Rock, I think it is. And then Skyline Shimmer. Does that seem right? It's the one either end anyway. The silver one first and then the gold one. And I sort of apply the silver one all over. Applying it messily, slapdash. And then I take the thicker end of this brush. This is a Bobbi Brown brush, by the way. It's the dual-ended full coverage eye brush. That sounded like I said that word, I don't know why. So I'm using the smaller end for the base part, and for some reason, I should probably do it the other way around, but this is the way I've always done it. And then I use this bigger part to apply the gold. But with the gold, I tend to just go into the corner, and then I sort of leave a little gap. So I don't know how the best is to show you. Like, just on the end there. And then I'm using the pointy end to sort of go into the crease a bit. It's gonna look super messy, because it is. And then into my crease a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, because then what we're going to do is we're going to take this fluffy brush, which is also from Bobbi Brown, and blend it. It's literally called the Eye Blender brush, and I literally just mix it all together. But yeah, I literally just swoop this, swirl it around, hope for the best, that it all will turn out okay. And then I take my Urban Decay All Nighter, setting spray, and I just spritz my face. I've never used to be into setting spray either. This is something that I've gotten into as I've sort of gotten, not more into makeup because clearly I don't know what I'm doing, but like more as I've applied more makeup to my face. This really melts it all together quite nicely. So then what I'm going to do is I am going to go in with mascara. At the moment I'm using the Code 8 Lash Sophisticate mascara. This also needs refreshing, or I need to try a new one. I do like this mascara, but it's not my favourite. I still swear by things like Benefit They're Real, or Burberry, is it Burberry Cat Lashes or something like that, or Cat Eye, I can't remember, because yeah, they just sort of give my much more sort of cleaner definition to the eye. Once that makeup's all set in, then I'll go in with mascara. Just means because when I spritz myself in the face with the setting spray, I'm not going ugh and then smudging on my mascara, so I just apply the mascara afterwards. The product's kind of gone a bit dry and old now, but it's the only one I've got to hand, so we're going with it. I normally make such a mess of my mascara, so I'm trying to be super careful so that I don't have to like go off camera and start tidying it up. It's quite hard because I do have blonde lashes, and everyone always suggests I should be wearing a ginger mascara or a brown mascara. I don't want to. I really like wearing black mascara. I like the way it makes my lashes stand out. I have really fair features, and if I have nice long eyelashes, I want them to be the statement of my face. I think I've tried my brown mascaras and stuff in the past, and I just don't look right. Like, I just don't feel comfortable with it. But with a black mascara, I really like to see, because that's the thing, I have fair features, but my eyelashes are like my superpower. They're like the longest thing for absolutely no reason, and if I don't put mascara on them, you'd never see them. So might as well put on the blackest mascara ever and show off the one feature I do have. Oh, what did I say I was gonna do? Mess up my mascara. It was fine then. I don't even know what I was going back in to do. Right, so I've tidied that up, so hopefully it doesn't look quite as messy now. And last but not least, I literally go with my lipstick, and at the moment I've been really loving the Rose Ink Satin Lip Colour in Hypnotic. You might have seen my video on these. This has been a colour that's really grown on me. The first impressions of that video aren't exactly how I feel about all the shades now. I do think they're still super dark, which I wasn't expecting, but I actually really like the fullness and the sort of creaminess of the colour. I am someone that just applies lipstick straight from the bullet and just tidies it up if it becomes a mess, but hopefully that looks alright. And yeah, that's the finished look, and that is sort of my day-to-day look as well that I go for. Hopefully you enjoyed that video of me chatting through my makeup, and maybe if you've got fair skin like me and you were looking for a simple way to do your makeup, this could be it. And nothing too complicated as well, and you could sort of interchange these products, sort of different brands of eyeshadow or whatever with whatever you already have. It's literally a silver and a gold eyeshadow, a nice creamy highlight, and a bronzer and a brush, and bronzer and a blush. And I am going to open the window and cool down, and I will just see you in the next video. If you want to see anything else from me, the links are in the description, and you can find me on Instagram, which is where I mainly am. I'm getting delirious from the heat. Just go end the video. Bye!